Do you want to do some psychic spying? Yes, we're going to do a psychic spying tarot reading. Somebody commented on one of my posts, I think it was on Instagram, saying, "Oh, I don't involve myself in this. How, I don't degrade myself to spying on other people." Well, good for you in your ivory tower there. Well, some of us have a lot of nasties going off in the background, and we want to know what's going off. And as I always say, we're not just spying on Derek and Mavis down the road. You've got to be involved in it. So if you think there's attempts to kind of muck with your destiny moving forwards, then, these are good to know. Okay, I would always say get a personal one, okay, because it might not be for you. It's collective reading. So welcome if you're new here. I'm Richard, aka the Urban Warlock of Urban Warlock Healing, and I do my tarot a little bit differently. So this is a psychic spine reading. Just to let you know, if you do purchase a private one, it's 8 cards per spread. I do these longer for the YouTube content, because there are people out there who like them a bit longer. Right, so spread 1 is what's the intention, what's going off in the background. Spread 2 is going to be how things are going to pan out. Right, oh, I'm on the wrong colour. Hang on. I like a nice green for the psychic spying. So there you go. Right. Right, so spread 1. What's going off in the background, what you're not being told. Right, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, King of Wands, 4 of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Wands. So, interesting. It's all wands. Wands relates to fire. We're generally talking about taking some kind of action. So we start off with the Queen of Wands. So Queen's feminine energy. As always, it's energy, not gender. Can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. Feminine energies are more intuitive, nurturing supporters. Masculine energies are more driven, doers, leaders. We'll obviously come to the King of Wands in a second or two. Queen of Wands is in her feminine power. She knows the worth of ice, she doesn't chase, she attracts. You want this, you come and get it, but you turn up right. No pages, no knights, only an upright King's offer will do. We then got the 5 of Wands, so this can be the fight or fallout card. It can sometimes talk about frustration, okay? My initial thought was it is some kind of fight, okay, some kind of fallout. King of Wands, so we've got the counterpart to the Queen of Wands here, but we're talking about masculine energy. King of Wands is good ruler, good leader, not afraid of fight, not afraid of change. Now, I do feel like it's separate people. I think you, the collective, might be the Queen of Wands. I'm not entirely sure yet. 4 of Wands in the reverse. So we call this the 1111 card. Make a wish. Make a wish. ASMR, make a wish. Moist. No, that wasn't triggers people. Yeah, quite a complex card, this one. It can talk about engagement, marriage, happy home, happy community, celebration. The easiest way I describe this card is if it's love-based, then it's white picket fence, happy ever after. If it's not, then we're talking about tangible goals and dreams we can work our way towards. So where's the Magician's the manifestation card, so magicking something in. Like I say, this is tangible goals and dreams we can work our way towards. So let's take marriage, just because it's an option on here. So for me, you don't manifest getting married. You find somebody, you fall in love, you save up, you get married, okay? Now, you can manifest in the person, you can manifest in the money to get married, but you don't manifest the marriage. Anyway, it's in the reverse position. So it's something, some tangible goal and dream hasn't worked out or isn't what somebody wants anymore. 8 of Wands, not the most riveting card in the world. This one, it's 8 Wands or stays flying through the air. It generally talks about pick up in pace, new opportunities, fast-paced motion. Let's continue. 2 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Swords in the reverse, 9 of Wands. Right, so Cups, Water, Emotions. This is my favourite card. I'm a Taurus, I'm ruled by Venus. I love love. This is the Divine Counterparts card. They're getting married. Hold fire on this one. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So Pentacles relates to Earth. Can mean money and finance. Can mean non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts and energies in. Now this card's about feeling left out in the cold. 2 homeless figures there trudging through the snow. Pentacles stay in the glass window of the church. Upright position, they're missing out on that support. Reverse position, at least considering getting some support. Not you, this other person, I feel. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think words we use. So they're the person in bed, head in hands, crying. It talks about periods of stress, sleepless nights, and it's depression. Swords here represents a ladder, so it's about changing the mindset, climbing the ladder, getting out of dodge. So they're starting to change the mindset. That's put them into the Nine of Wands, Nine's reflection cards. So we call this guy the Wounded Warrior. So we've got the chap there, bandage on the head, one on each arm. This guy's been through the ringer. This guy's been to hell and back, and he's looking back and he's going, do you know what? I might be beaten, blooded, battered and bruised. However, I'm still standing. It's in those moments, excuse the pun, play your cards right. That is how you step into your power. I've got a rough idea, but I just want to continue for the time being. World card. High Priestess in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Right, so World card. World's the last of major arcanas. It means big cycle complete. And yes, I say arcana, not arcana. Ooh, does he know what he's doing? Yes, he does. I'm British. It is arcana, not arcana. Right, anyway, World card lasts of major arcanas, and it means big cycle completes. Whereas tens can be whereas tens are ongoing cycles, and they can be big things. The world's the end of a big one, long-term relationship, friendship, whatever the situation is. This person understands it's gone full term. They need to then get in the energy of the Fool, start something new, but they're resisting. So when we've got the World card in the upright and there's no movement, but there's no resistance, then basically what this says is that if this fell apart, this person's not going to be overly upset about it. They're going to go with it, but they don't want to be the one to pull the plug themselves. High Priestess in the reverse. So the High Priestess is one of the Divine Feminine. She's Divine Feminine on a more spiritual based level. She's duality, what I preach. Love and light doesn't work. She's connection with spirit. She's intuition. It's in the reverse position. I think this person's intuition is trying to guide them, but they're ignoring it. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions. Nine's reflection cards. They're the person on the bench proudly presenting the 9 cups. Now, as I always say in my readings, it's extremely rare that we're talking about hitting some kind of emotional abundance. It's normally when stuff's gone wrong, people aren't turned up, and it's about looking back and going, do you know what, I turned up, I showed up, I put the F in. If they can't see that F them sideways, they can watch me rise. It's in the reverse position, questioning, is there any more I can do? So I'm just going to quickly pause there and let you know where I think I'm going. So I think that you, the collective, are the Queen of Wands, right? I think this is a partner. I think there's been some fight and fall out there. No, frustration. There could be a little bit of needle going on, a little bit of needle. They're the King of Wands, they're the masculine energies. So we've got a good match there. We've got the King and the Queen of Wands. The problem is this long-term goal that this person had with you, they don't want it anymore. They're getting a lot of good opportunities in the background, but they're sticking to their guns and going, no. It could be that you're supposed to be getting married, right? They're struggling with this because they don't want it anymore. So I think that they have looked further afield for some advice, be it a friend, be it a family member, whatever the situation is, and that's helped them to start changing the mindset. They've then gone into Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, reflecting back and going, do you know what, this has gone as far as it can do. But the next step is for them to end it, but they're not doing. They're going against their intuition again. Yeah, but, is there anything else I can do? Yeah, but, Right, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Right, so 6 Pentacles in the reverse. In the upright position, this is about balance. Now, I normally say in the reverse it's when one party's doing all the giving, one's doing all the taking. I don't really want to go there as such. I think that this person is just continuing to give energetically to this and they don't want it anymore. 7 of Cups in the reverse. So they're the figure there, big cloud out of the cloud, 7 cups. Out of every cup, there's something different. It talks about abundance of opportunities on an emotional level. Can talk about manifestations and wish fulfillment. It's in the reverse position. So the universe is going to try and tempt and tease this person out by saying, yes, but you could have all this, provided you walk away from the collective, because you're not supposed to be together, I don't think. I know we've got the King and Queen of Wands there, but, Right, overall outcome card. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're the person in the garden looking over the fruits or flowers, not ready for harvest yet, needs to get to 10. Upright position is going in the right direction. Reverse position, things are going to start going off course. Okay, I call this the stick or twist card. Do we stick and hope it turns around, or in this case, twist? They're supposed to be twisting. They're supposed to be letting you know that, like I say, it's a good match. Very good match. Got King, Queen of Wands out. I just don't think they want this. I think it's either that or they're kind of bottling it, If you know, I can't. I'm looking at that Two of Cups. I keep seeing marriage. It feels like somebody who's supposed to be getting married. Obstacles or blockages. Ten of Pentacles. Ten's completion card. So this is advice for you. Excuse me, because I'm not reading for them. So Ten of Pentacles, we often call it the retirement card. Because it's coins, it's when we put a lot of effort and we get to the end, we get to enjoy the fruits of our labour. It's going to be too hard to see, but the other way we go is a sense of security. Dog's down there, kid over there, parents there somewhere, old man over there somewhere. So the blockage here is thinking that this is going to lead to some kind of abundance and it's your happy, safe blanket place, okay? Removing any blockages. Knight of Cups, Knight's forward motion. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the Kings and the Queens. More so than the pages. What this is basically saying is you need to start pressing forwards with things that are going to make you happy, because I think that this is going to be a massive letdown at some point soon. I think, and I had a reading like this the other day actually, I think, luckily she said it had already happened, but I think this collective is due to get married, and I think the partner's got cold feet. I don't think they want it anymore, but they've been too coward to say anything, so they're probably just going to go along with it. So let's go to spread 2, but do take it as it resonates. If you're not getting married or you're already married, okay. Yeah, don't forget to give us a subscribe whilst here, please, people. Drop a comment what you think about the reading. Have you run off from a marriage before? Who knows? I married a dying woman, so beat that at a hospice. Oh, I want that. Yeah. Don't give me sympathy. I don't want or need it. Right, so Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice. Three of Swords. Right, so okay, so Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is your person, let's call them that. So the Page of Swords is a Peter Pan type character. Doesn't want to grow up, pie in the sky ideas, makes a lot of promises, never shows up. It's in the reverse position. I just think that, right, number one, this person's in Page's energy. There's no real commitment there. They're acting like a child. And I think that I think you're still not going to get any kind of clarity or answers from them for a couple of weeks, okay? Page of Cups. This page is about an offer. Now, this offer's crap. It's tiny, thimbleful worth of emotional offer, kind of emotional breadcrumbing. So they're not really going to express what's going off. They're going to be acting a bit dodgy, a bit cold, a bit aloof. And then they're going to come in with this page's offer. Now, the good news for you, doing the right thing, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So Queen's feminine energy. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position is kind, caring, loving, devoted. She's cradling the pentacle like a baby here. Now that can be a good thing because it can indicate nurturing something. It can be a bad thing because it can indicate people pleasing. Okay. Oh. Distractions. Distractions. I think that this is what this person's doing. They're causing distractions. Because I think they're in the kind of Page of Swords in the reverse energy now. So, where was I? Yeah, so Queen of Pentacles. So you're on the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're pulling that energy back. You're going, no, this isn't good enough. You know, you've left me with no answers. I don't know what's going off. And then you're coming in with this Page's offer. So you're pulling your energy back. By pulling your energy back, that's going to activate the Justice card. You're going to get the justice you deserve. It's not going to feel like justice at the time, but justice nonetheless. Three of Swords. Heartbreak card. And I'm going for heartbreak because I think something's gonna. I think the truth is gonna come to light. Interesting. I don't think they're going to tell you though as such. I think it might be that you kind of find out in some way somehow. Right. So Eight of Swords. So I've got the lady there bound and blindfolded. Just about knows she can't see her arms. Can't see her arms because behind her back. Behind her back, she's holding onto the rope. She's holding onto the rope. She doesn't want to take the blindfold off. Self-imposed restriction. I was thinking this could be you. I don't think it is. I think it's this other person. I think they're going to go into denial. So I think that you're going to find something out in regard to the fact that they don't want to get married anymore. They've changed their mind, and they're going to deny it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So we call this guy the banker. Is the investment card of the investment suit. I think this is you going, I'm no longer invested in this. Magician. powerful positive manifestation card. So you're being given the opportunity to manifest a way out of this, something better. And then we've got the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot card for me talks about either the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right. It's definitely should I do it, is the time right, and it's about getting on that chariot and riding out of dodge. Okay, let's continue. 3 of Wands in the reverse, you're not going to do it though. 3 of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Right, so the universe is giving you an opportunity to get out there, but you're going to hold off. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action again. So you're the figure there. Turned your back on the past, about to take your first steps out into the great unknown. I know I need to go in a new direction, but I can't do it. Right. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Celebration card, I call it the sisterhood card. It's 3 ladies dance around with cups in the air. That could be actual sisters, female friends, friends with high feminine energies. Witchcraft terms talking about coven power of 3. This talks about having cheerleaders and supporters. Okay, that support's going to take a step back, because I think that when this 3 of Swords energy comes out, which is the fact that this person don't want to commit, they're going to try and deny it. You're going to be quite like, nope, I'm not investing in this anymore. You're going to manifest a way out. You're going to get given an opportunity to get out, but then you're going to flake and go, ooh, I'm not sure. Right, and those friends who are aware of the situation go, well, on your head be it then. Don't want to hear about it. I'm not getting involved. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You know, if you want to stay in this, you stay in this, but we're done. You know, we can see what this person's like. And I don't think they come across as a particularly bad, nasty person, not on the surface at least, because they're a King of Wands energy, but it's either that or you're just seeing them as a King of Wands and they're not. Right, 5 of Swords in the reverse. So you're the figure in the foreground, 2 figures that lay the swords down, walking away. It generally talks about difference of idea, direction, opinion, etc., and who's going to come out on top. Upright position, it's you. Reverse position, it's then. It can often be about mentally backing down to something, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We shall see. Shift those up a bit. Devil. Knight of Swords. Right, so Devil card. So Devil card for me talks about either leaning on toxic crutches and vices or being chained to some kind of toxic karmic connection in this case. We've got the Adam and Eve figure from the Lovers card. They're chained to the Devil. It could be that you're just coming to the conclusion and the realisation this is actually a toxic relationship. And remember, toxic relationships don't always have to be anything really heavy and nasty like lying and cheating. It can be staying in something that just doesn't work anymore. Simple as that. Knight of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. Nice forward motion. This knight talks about either expressing ourselves or news coming in fast. I think it's probably news. We shall see. Overall outcome card. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, so it's some news coming in. So the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. If it's energetic, good things happening. Conveyor belt of goodies. Pick what you want off there, matey. Reverse position. Pushing a boulder the wrong way uphill. Ain't going to go. Way we're thinking about things, positive mental attitude. So a positive mental attitude in this case is about going, do you know what, that's crap. That's really, really crappy of them. You know, if they don't want to be with me anymore, so be it. You know, I'm gonna lick my wounds, I'm gonna do my healing, and then I will rise again. Reverse position, negative mental attitude. Nothing ever goes right for me. What's wrong with me? Why don't they want me? Blah 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 blah. Okay. Obstacles or blockages. King of Pentacles in the reverse. King's masculine energy. So the King of Pentacles in the upright position is grounded, solid, stable, provider energy. This guy likes to know where he's going, how he's getting there, who's going to be there, what's cracking off, bit of money in the bank, and then he's going to pay for your drinks all night. Reverse position, greedy, selfish, miserly, runs off to their man cave whenever they don't get what they want. Yeah, basically, the blockage is that you're pandering to this person's needs. And again, we've got a match there. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's this thing of, I know that, but, you know, removing any blockages. Empress. So the Empress is what we call the divine feminine. She's like the Queens, but she's combined. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. You want this, you come and get it. You turn up right. No pages. No knights, only an upright king's offer that can step up to Emperor mode will do. You're being asked to step into that power, know your worth and value. So yeah, they're gonna kind of bullet dodge you for a bit, then come in with some kind of emotional breadcrumbing, and you go, no, I'm pulling my energy back, which is the right thing to do. That activates the justice card, and you find out that this person doesn't want this anymore. Okay, they then go into denial. You go, I'm not investing in this anymore. You manifest a carriage in the chariot, but then you don't get on it. You go, ooh, no, I can't do it. Your friends and family go, well, on your head be it, matey. Crack on. You start to back down from this idea of anything outside of what you already know, which is this relationship. I think the Knight of Swords is then coming in because it's this person. You know, the funny thing is, energetically, it feels like this person thinks they're a King of Wands, but they're not. They're not. They're a coward. They're a complete coward. They don't want to be with you anymore. They're denying it. They're denying it to you. They're denying it to themselves. And it's almost like their plan, so they didn't like the bad guy, is to take you to break point so that you're the one that does it because they're a coward, right? Finding this out is activating the justice you deserve, but as it stands, you're just going to kind of fall in line because no doubt you do love this person. I'm not saying that you don't, but you know, I don't think they love you anymore. You know, and if we are talking about something like getting married, they're going to go along with it. And at some point, you know, the stupid thing is, you found out what you found, you know, in the Three of Swords, and how can you marry somebody or commit to somebody when they've basically admitted that, or it's come out in the wash because they're not admitting anything, sorry, that they don't want it anymore. Oh, because I want a nice day out. I want to look nice in my frock. I want everybody looking at me. I want Tanisha to get jealous of me at my wedding. And this is why people get married. I'm not saying this collective is doing this, don't get me wrong, but you're going to end up denying it and then slipping back into this BS. Don't do it. Don't waste your life. I know if you've got plans set in place and money on the line, I get. It's not a nice situation to be in, but it's best to be down on money and know that you're living in truth and pretend the situation's not happening and live a lie. You know, my marriage was a lie. No way of getting around it. You know. And, you know, it's not a nice way to live. It's not a nice way to know that you committed and gave your heart and soul to somebody, and to them it was just a bit of a joke. You know. Or at least they were too cowardice to admit the truth, you know. But that's what people are like. I don't want to live a lie. I'm glad I found out everything I found out, because at least it freed me, you know. So there you go. I'll leave it there. Don't marry them. I won't go on to the last lyric because I don't want to fuck any of you. Right, if that resonated, don't forget to drop a comment, subscribe. If you want a personalised reading, drop down to the video description. Beacons AI link, same day guaranteed from £10. Get your video chat from 25, and I'll say good luck. Ta-ta for now.